Hello, everybody. Cardio Core. Happy Thursday. We've got a really awesome workout planned for you. It is Pick Your Path Thursday. Hi, Coach Stephanie here. Pick Your Path Thursday means we give you 10 movements. You choose 5, and that's part of your workout. So we'll go over the movements and how to perform them. We'll warm up, and then during that warm-up, I'm going to give you guys some time to figure out what you want to do. So if you are here live, I'd love to know who's here. Give me a little wave on the chat. And let's start with what we've got going on here. So let me just show you. Okay. All right. So Pick Your Path is going to be EMOM style today. So 40-minute EMOM, which means with 5 movements, we've got 8 rounds. So mentally and physically, we're going to be here for a bit. But this is actually really great. I'm really excited about this workout. So the 10 choices you have today. First one, thrusters. Okay. So the thruster, I want to make sure you guys can see all of this. Try to find that right spot. Okay. So our thruster today, just like always, we're going to start with really good squat position with the feet. I want to see a full depth squat and a full press at the top. Okay. With our squat, we're heels flat, your knees in line with the toes. We're getting below the line of those knees before we press all the way overhead. Okay. So in that minute, you'll do 10. Hi, Alex. Oh, Claudia. Hi, guys. Oh, hi, Laura. Hello. I'm so excited to be here. I'm really excited to do this with you guys. So thrusters, movement number 1. Movement number 2, 40-second handstand hold. Hi, Michelle. Oh, hi, Lauren. Hi. 40-second handstand hold. Now, I'm going to give you a couple options. First option, at the wall. Okay, so you can either face the wall this way and kick up as long as legs are straight and we're getting good overhead position. You can turn around, put your hands down and walk the feet up. Same thing, good position, tight body. Or you want to try some freestanding handstand hold. That's also cool as well. If none of those options work for you today, but you want to be inverted, I would say just a down dog hold. So you're still inverted, but a little less taxing on the shoulders and the core for that 40-second hold. Okay. Third option for the day, weighted Russian twists. Couple options for how to use the weight. So you can use your typical things would be like a wall ball, kettlebell. I've got a dumbbell here that I'll use. But if you're at home and you don't have much equipment, fill a backpack up with books, something that gives you a little bit of weight, and then you can go side to side. So for our weighted Russian twist, we're looking for, you kind of lean back, feet up the air, and then you're going side to side. If this becomes too much, drop those heels to the floor is your first scale. And then from there, the next scale would be to drop the weight. Okay? Double unders, option number 4. If you want to do doubles and you don't have a jump rope, which is totally okay, I would recommend doing really tall jumps. So you're kind of mimicking that double under height and position, but we just don't have the wrist whatnot. Ooh, sprinter lunges. I'm going to use this one today in my workout. So sprinter lunges I really like. Okay. So we got to think kind of like a sprinter. So you're going to go down, touch the opposite foot to the floor, and then you're going to come up to the chest. And then you're going to drop back down into a lunge. That right hand is inside of that left foot, and then you're going to stand back up. So this is really targeting those butt cheeks, which I don't know about you, but I really like that kind of work. So 10 would be on each side. Okay. 20 plank hip rotations, that's total. So I'm going to have you get into a forearm plank position. Okay. And we're just going to go side to side. Okay. And then we've got 12 row to triceps extensions. Okay. So this would be, I would recommend a lighter dumbbell than say one you would use for the thruster. So maybe even half the amount in terms of weight. So getting into this kind of athletic, kind of good morning-ish position, good flat back. I want to feel some tension in the hamstrings. Okay. I'm going to hold 2 dumbbells, heads pointing forward. You're going to pull the elbows up towards the ceiling, straighten the arms, bend the arms, and then bring them back down. So it's exactly what it sounds like. Row, triceps extension, row back down. Okay, so that's another option. Ooh, we have flutter kicks. Okay, I'm going to give you two types or two ways you can execute this flutter kick. First way, kind of the classic, would be with your hands underneath your butt. Okay, so hands underneath the butt, we're kind of hollowing out the upper body, and then we're fluttering. Okay, if you want a challenge, I would say go for the hollow version. Okay, so hollow, and then we're fluttering as well. Okay. Ooh, clamshells. You can do this with a band kind of wrapped around kind of the right above the knees. You can also, grab this kind of band, or if you have a booty band. So we're looking for the clamshells. Okay. So the inner edges of the feet are together, and all you're doing is kind of opening that top leg up and then back down. So this is really kind of targeting the outer edge of that top hip. And, you do enough of those and those for sure burn. And then last option for today, 5 reverse lunge thruster. So with weight or without, okay? So we can go lunge, tall chest, lunge, okay? Thruster, squat, and press, okay? So lots of glute work today, which is really great. So these are your options. Okay? I want to show you guys what I'm going to be doing today and kind of give you the why, so that as we go through our warm-up, you can start to think about what it is you'd like to do for your workout today. So my coach's recommendation. Whoops, sorry, Jesse. Yeah, coach's recommendation. Let's see. Okay, so my recommendation. First minute, I'm going to do those sprinter lunges. One of the reasons I'm going to do that first is because it's unweighted. And then there's this nice kind of balance between the front and the back side in terms of the glutes and the hip flexor work that you get. Then, totally different, we're going minute 2, the 20 Russian twist. So we go from glute work to core so that our legs can get a little rest before minute 3 being those thrusters. I have 25 pounds here today. I grabbed 30s originally, and then I was like, ooh, you're going to do maybe like 80 of these, so maybe 25 pounds. So I grabbed a slightly lighter weight because form is really important. So, pick a weight that allows you to do things really well, okay? 4th minute, I go to those flutter kicks because we go from glutes to core, give the legs a little break. And then the last thing, since I just love handstands, I'm going to go for a handstand hold. So it's either going to be for me either at the wall or I might try some freestanding. We have 8 rounds. So there's going to be rounds where you're like, I want to do something slightly different. So, mix it up a little bit. If you guys have any questions, ooh, Claudia, I want you to do the reverse lunge. I have one. Ooh, great question. So Claudia's question is she wants to do these reverse lunge thrusters, but only has 1 dumbbell. So I would say first 1 round, go with the right arm. So it would be like, here, lunge thruster. And then round 2, you go left arm, lunge thruster. You get 8 total rounds, so you will be getting an even amount on each side. That gives you a little bit of time or a little bit of practice with weight without having you do, sometimes holding a dumbbell like this and going overhead can be really intense in terms of mobility. Yeah, so let's go single arm on each side. Okay. All right, and then let's take a look quickly. Sun, man. I mean, I love that it's sunny, but my goodness. So for your warm-up today, here it is. I'm going to give you guys in just a minute, I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes to warm up. And the reason is, cool, Claudia, love it. And the reason for that is you got 40 minutes. We're going to be good. We're going to warm up even more as we go. So in 5 minutes, we're going to get through as much of this as possible. We're going to go 20 banded good mornings, 20 reverse lunges, 20 dead bugs, 20 high knees, okay? I will review real quickly the good morning and the dead bug, since I'm guessing we know the lunges and the high knees. And then give you guys just a minute or two to kind of get situated. We'll start the warm up. I'll give you guys a minute or two to, again, situate, and we can talk about what you want to do here. And then, clock's on, and we're going to do this. All right, let's look at some of these warm-up movements. Cool, let me see everything. Cool, okay, so first warm-up movement, banded good morning. So if you don't have a band, I'd recommend just hands on the hips. You can accomplish the same thing. So soft bend in the knees, ribs tight. We bow until you feel the tension in the hamstrings, and then squeeze your butt to stand. You can also use that band, step on it, and then we get it all the way up and around. Okay, so same thing, soft bend, same movement. We just got a little bit more resistance here. Okay, to stand. The dead bug. I'm gonna go classic CrossFit humanity style. I just want you to get into a position like this. We're gonna go opposite arm and leg. Okay, so when you extend and come back, that's 1. Okay, so you'll end up going through 20. Okay, so throughout this, I'm going to be checking the chat regularly. So if you guys have questions, or even if you have like a comment like, "Hey, I'm doing this movement. Is there something else?" Whatever you need, I'm here. All right, we're going to turn on the clock for this warm up and get it started. Now, so I'll be using the timer. So hopefully you guys can hear it and see it. Oops, sorry. All right, 10-second countdown. And we're going to start with 20 banded good mornings or regular good mornings, whatever you've got working with today. All right, 5 minutes here to just move around and warm up, okay? And a lot of these movements, what I want you to think about is just in this 5 minutes, just moving well, just figuring out if you feel any places that are tight, or like my right hamstring today feels a lot tighter than the left. So things to just kind of notice. Now I definitely lost count. But I'm going to say that this is 10. Okay. Cool. All right. For those lunges, since we're going to be doing some lunges today, if those are movements you're choosing, really think about for this warm up, sitting up tall in the lunge. So with our 20 reverse lunges, right? When you get down to the floor, your bottom knee should kind of be underneath the hips, and we're creating kind of like 2 right angles with the knees, so that you can drive down fully and firmly into that front heel to help you stand. Okay, so 20 total for the warm up on this first round. Keep that chest up, keep driving through the heel. Good. And I've lost count. That's all right. I'm going to do a couple more, and we're going to get to those dead bugs. So we're a little over 90 seconds into the warm-up. Like I said, we're going to take about 5 minutes here, just of consistent movement, because we're going to be in a workout for about 40 minutes. So you guys are going to do more, no problem. Cool. All right. We'll call that the dead bug. And in this dead bug position, I want you to keep pressing your belly button to the floor. That's really the key here. You know, the moving the arms and legs is kind of a nice brain training, but really ultimately we're just trying to get that belly button down to the floor. Keep those abs tight. So I watched the Cirque du Soleil lady do 5 minutes straight of abs, and it was incredible. I saved the video to see if I can hang, but there's probably no way. Maybe 2.5 minutes. Cool. All right, last thing, high knees. Exactly what it sounds like. Cool. We're coming up on we're over halfway. Okay. All right. Good morning. And as you guys start to get warm, you may notice that some of those things, like now my right hamstrings, they feel kind of like the left. So sometimes it just takes a little bit of time to warm up. Let's see. Coming up on 90 seconds. Let's get some general movement here. If you want to keep moving a little faster, you can always drop at least in the warm-up, the reps down to 10, so you can get through a little bit more of it. About 1:15. The other day I did a lot of lunges, and I woke up this morning trying to show me the workout, and I was like, oh boy, more lunges. That's all right. That's what you want. About less than a minute. Almost there, 40 seconds. About 15 more seconds, and then we'll rest, get set, and go. Cool. And time. Resting. Great effort. This guy's going to be talking to us a little bit throughout. Okay, so now we got to make sure that you guys have everything you need for your workout. Okay, so I'm going to take about 2 minutes or so to allow you guys to get anything that you need set up. Write down the movements you're going to do, put some music on, whatever it is. I'm going to go through a couple mobility stretches for some of the things on here, mostly the squat. And then we'll start. All right. So if you're sticking with me for some of these squats, we're going to do the knee press. Okay? So get your feet set up in your squat position. Sit down into the squat. And you can kind of, for this first one, just kind of move around a little bit. Now take this left shoulder inside of the left knee, right hand to right knee. Press that right knee away, and then bend your right elbow. Just come back to center. Press the knee away, and then back to center, other side. So press that left knee out, back down, press out, and back down. Good. And then palms together, elbows into the knees, press the knees out, lift the chest. Good. All right. If anybody has any questions, leave a little note in the chat. Throughout this EMOM, I'll be kind of popping in and out, and to make sure that if you guys do have questions, I can answer them for you. I will also be doing this workout because this is my workout for the day, and I'm kind of excited. And then I think you could just watch my cat here trying to get that little ball of paper and drive her crazy for about 40 minutes. All right, let's get everything ready. Up here, I'll give you that because that's just cool. There we go. I should go chase that. All right. I love that everybody's here. Yay, so fun. Happy hour tomorrow night, Zoom, 7 o'clock. Tomorrow is Friday, May 8th. And then I'm going to give you guys the inside scoop. Tonight, you may see a Sunday Fun Day style workout. So a longer workout, a little bit more technical, but also at home appropriate. So if you're interested, check for your email tonight, later tonight, and you'll see something fun. All right, I think you guys are ready. So since you guys are ready, I'm going to get fully ready. What's a workout without your little headband? And because I sweat a lot. All right, let's do this. And like I said, if you have questions, you let me know. The iPad should talk to you. If for some reason you can't hear it, give me a little shout out and I will fix that. But yeah, let's do this. Okay. All right. We got a 10-second countdown. I'm starting with those sprinter lunges. And go. Remember, this is EMOM style. So first minute, one exercise, and then you rest, and then we'll move on to the next 4 movements every minute after that. Whoa, balance. Now, for whatever movement you're doing, even if it's a core movement, firming up those abs a little bit will help you balance, keep you steady, and keep everything fluid. Cool. All right. About 15 more seconds, and then we move on to next minute. Next minute. Ooh, I have those Russian twists. Nice. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. If you're with me on the Russian twist, keep those knees together. Whew. Feel those tomorrow. It's awesome. Oh, minute 3 is my least favorite minute coming up. I got thrusters. About 30 more seconds. Whatever movements you're doing today, your focus should be full range of motion, especially since weight would be lighter. We might not have had as much practice or as much coaching eyes on us as we are used to. So really trying to lock out elbows, fully extend overhead, straighten the legs, open the hips. What we're looking for. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Minute 3. I've got thrusters. Whew. Those are going to be the hardest part of this entire workout. About 13 seconds to go. Just make sure you guys can see all that. Oh, you can. Okay, good. All right, I got fluttered kicks next. Here we go. 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Whew. And then wherever you are, breathing is really important. If you've been in my yoga classes, we breathe a lot. So keep that breath flowing. Big breaths, especially when you're between rounds. 26 more seconds. Whew. For me, next up is the handstand hold. I'm gonna go for freestanding handstand, and we'll see we'll see what that looks like today. We can always make changes as we go. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Whew. I can feel those thrusters for sure. All right, that's time on the 40 seconds. You got 20 more seconds till we go back to the top. Round 2. All right, here we go. here though. Just next one more. And 10. Good. All right. I'd love to know what you guys are doing. So when you get a chance, you know, send me a little note in the chat of some of the movements that you guys are doing. I think that's 10. Keep losing count, so I just guess. Oh, 20 Russian twist. 1, begin, next minute. Whatever that is for you. Now, whether you're doing those reverse lunges into thruster or thrusters, get that full extension at the top. So I want to see that you're all the way extending those hips, straightening the legs, and not only locking out the elbows, trying to get those biceps by the ears. Ooh, the thruster's nice. 15 seconds. All right, here we go. Minute coming up. 3, 2, 1, go. Man, those thrusters really get you. It's nice to up the cardio without doing things like jumping or thrusters get me every time. Whew. Coming up on minute 4, round 2. I got flutter kicks. 3, 2, 1, go. You guys are doing great. I know we just started. In about 30 seconds, we're going to go to the final movement in this round. So last time I did freestanding handstands. This time I'm going to kick up. And though I can't see the timer, I'm just going to kind of guess for that a little bit. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, begin. Just like anything, I want you to, with your handstands, try to stay really tight. So squeeze your butt, squeeze your legs, push into the floor. Try to get really long. All right. It's probably not 30 seconds. Let's see. Yeah, well, it's pretty close. About 30. All right. Yeah, about 20 more seconds, and then we're going to turn over for round 3. Okay? And again, if you want to swap out some movements or change it up a little bit, Thursdays pick your path. So do the thing that feels good. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. those really get you. It's a good burn. Six, 9, 10. Woo. But, all right into it. And go. One of the reasons I put the thrusters in the middle is now I'm like, oh, minute 3, I'm going to have to do thrusters. It's because in the middle, you're still not 100% trashed yet. So you can kind of just bang it out. And then you've got 2 more minutes of, not easy stuff, but stuff that'll bring the heart rate down a little bit before you then get back into it. All right, 10 seconds. No thrusters. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Breathe it out. Big breaths. 10 more seconds. And then we move on to movement number 4. 5, 3, 2, 1. Again. Not even 3 rounds in. But you guys are doing great. All right, you got about 20 more seconds. This handstand hold, I'm going to go belly facing. And so, those legs tight, ribs in. There we go. 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. See how they do on top of that. A little bit better. All right, so in about 10 seconds, going back to the top. This is round 4. Here we go. 5, 3, 2, 1. something like that requires a little bit of balance at the top. You can feel when I wasn't tightening my core enough. Again, when you're looking for those balancing movements, stay firm. Minute 2. Begin. Oh man, so now it gets minute 3 of the round, and I'm like, no. About 25 more seconds. And we're on movement 3. All right, here we go. Coming up in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Thruster is one of the most disliked movements in CrossFit. But the thing you can't say about thrusters is it doesn't do anything. It does a lot. Oh, flutter keys. Movement number 4. Begin. All right, we're coming up with about 30 seconds left on this minute. Since this is such a long EMOM, one of the things you can consider is that, we're just trying to stay moving mostly for 40 minutes. So if there's a movement that's starting to get a little challenging or you need a break, drop the weight down, whatnot. All right, here we go. I'm going freestanding handstands. 3, 2, 1. All right, you guys have still about 40 seconds, so keep that going. Cool. 30 seconds. All right, so this is the end of round 4, which means, we're at this halfway point. So we're going to go into round 5 and beyond. 10 seconds, and then we begin back at the top. First movement of the series. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Not losing count anymore. 2, 1, begin. And if you need to adjust the reps as well, do that. The goal is to get all the way through. So if there's something you're struggling on, either dial down the weight, dial down the reps by a couple on each side, and give yourself that rest, right? Part of why I chose some of these movements is because they would allow a certain amount of rest before going into the next one. All right, movement number 3, 5, 3, 2, 1, begin. About 25 more seconds. Okay, movement number 4 is coming up. All right, here we go. 5, 3, 2, 1, begin. Jessie the cat, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? She is indoor only, where she has so many friends that stop by, and mostly boyfriends that stop by and see her. Yes. All right, about 20 seconds, and then we hit the last movement of the round. I go back to freestanding handstand. Not very good at them today, but that's okay. 3, 2, 1, begin. Sometimes you have to work on things under duress to figure out how to make them stronger, or just kind of figure out where you are with them. Whoops. I also don't feel like I have a lot of space here. About 32 more seconds. All right, 15 seconds to go. We got 3 more rounds. Into round 3. Here we go. 5, 3, 2, 1, begin. round of thrusters and probably the final rounds. I'm going to make a little adjustment to the thruster. So I'm going to work off of Claudia's idea. She has one dumbbell. So we've got 10 thrusters here. I'm going to do 5 with the right arm, 5 with the left arm. Get a little bit more oblique work. All right, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Up on a minute or movement for about 25 seconds. If you're going for things like the double under, think about that tall jump. If you're going row to triceps, it's really trying to keep the arm neutral and just moving from that elbow. Okay? All right, here we go. Next minute, 3, 2, 1, movement 4. Seconds. We have 1 more minute in this sequence, so we got 2 more rounds. Oh yeah, 2 more rounds. You can do it. This next handstand, I'm gonna kick up. Close to you guys. 20 seconds. Part of why I did a single arm thruster on this side is to give me a little bit more strength for the handstand. So these are things where you can just kind of play around and figure out where you're strong, where your knees are stronger, what we need to do. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. You guys see me here? No, I can't. All right, 40 seconds. Or 30 seconds to go. Cool. Handstand hold. Whew. All right, 2 more rounds. These are the like hold on with your brain kind of rounds. Okay. We've made it this far. Make it a little bit farther. We got top of the round. 3, 2, 1, and go. Think good position wherever you are, whatever movement you're doing. About 13 seconds. We go into movement 2. All right, 3, 2, 1. We're getting there, team. We're getting there. Now, if you're finding yourself that you're breathing a little heavier than you want, big breaths. Just going to bring that breath into control. When your breath is out of control, then our mind starts to panic a little bit. So the more you can control that breath, the smoother you'll move, and then the easier this will feel. I mean, not saying it's easy, but all right, 3, 2, 1. Movement number 3. Go back to those single arm thrusters. About 23 seconds. Whew. 10 more. Movement number 4. 5, 3, 2, 1. Begin. All right. We may not be able to go fully to the beach yet, but that doesn't mean we can't get ready for it. You guys are doing a great job. I wish I could see you. We'll be in class soon. We will be back soon. And then it's just fitness forever. All right, 10 seconds. Movement number 5. Round 7. Here we go. 5, 3, 2, 1. Begin. I think I'm just going to go back to my handstand here. That's very nice. Keep firming up that core. I know it's probably getting tired. The firmer your core is, the easier it is to balance, stay in position, move smoothly. We got 25 more seconds of this one. All right. 15 more seconds, and then we're coming up on our final round. Very exciting. You will have earned, if you're drinking a protein shake or dinner, you will have earned it. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Last round. Last round, best round. So move well. Keep the intention of that movement high. Stay with it. We got 5 more minutes. Woo. You guys are crushing it. Coming up on movement 2 and 5. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Woo. All 30 more seconds in this minute. Almost there. Every time you check off the box of the movement, a little less to do. I think I'm going to be spicy for this last round. Use both to melting thrusters. I will probably regret that, but we're almost done, so probably not. Let's see. All right. Here we go. 5. This is movement number 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway through, I definitely did regret that, but now that I'm done, it's like, okay, you're done. All right, we're almost there. We have 20 seconds. Move on to movement number 4. All right, here we go. 5, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, keep moving. We're almost there. You guys have stayed with me this whole time. You are awesome. That's why we love CrossFit humanity. Whew. Dedicated athletes love it. For those of you that are watching post live, thank you so much for joining. Hope you guys had a really good workout. I know we all did. All right, here we go. Last 3, 2, 1, and go. This is the last minute of the last round. Okay? Even though it's the last minute of the last round, don't let go of that good form. That breath. Keep it moving. You're almost there. 35 seconds. Okay. All right. We have about 15 more seconds. Come on all the way through the minute. Wherever you are, keep going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. It's a great effort. I don't know about you, but I feel great. That was a nice, 8 rounds feels like a lot, but when you're in it and you're just in it to be in it, it's not actually too bad. I really like it. So I'm going to give you a moment or two to just catch your breath. We'll do just a couple. I miss you too. I can't wait to be at the gym. So I'm going to do a little bit of recovery, just a couple stretches for some of the things that you might have gotten into. If you want more, okay, so you have a couple options. This whole week in yoga, I've been creating flows that are hamstring, like hip hinging specific. And then today, May 7th, there's a mobility, instead of yoga today was mobility, which Coach Sana led. And it was great. It's got, it had like foam rolling and just kind of some joint health work. So if you need something a little bit longer, check out that video or any of the yoga videos throughout. If you're staying with me, let's get back to that position. We'll do just a couple stretches to close out the day. All right. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. All right, let's do some stretches. Okay. So for most of the lower body here, though we had a little bit of hinging, we also mostly had some glute work. So we're going to do 2 stretches, or we're going to do 1 stretch for that, and then we will get so from a seated position, left foot on the floor, hands behind you, the right foot over and above that left knee. Now, the closer you scoot your butt to that front heel, the more intense of a stretch you're going to get in the right side. Try to sit up tall and then breathe. Now, if you decided to not do any of the lower body work, which you totally could have created a workout for that, this is still a great position. We store a lot of tension in the hips, so it's always great to tackle that no matter what kind of movement you do. All right, let's go ahead and switch. Right foot down, left foot over and above. Right knee. Ooh, sit up tall. All right, and then let's go ahead and come on to the shins. It's going to work a couple things, or this is going to help us recover from a couple things. So this is called child's pose side stretch. So toes are together, knees are apart. Walk your hands out in front, and then from here, let's walk the hands over to the left. Place that right palm down, and then let's just kind of reach the right hip back, drop the chest down. We're going to get a big stretch all from like the armpit all the way down to the outer hip. That's for some of that overhead work. Walk the hands through center. Let's do the other side. So left palm is down, right hand on top, and then press down into the palms and reach your hip back. And bring yourself back through center, and just go ahead and sit on the shins. And then one more for some more of that overhead, some double unders. It's also for twists. We store a lot of tension in the upper traps and neck. So right hand wraps around your lower back. Take the left ear, and just gently drop it down towards the left shoulder. You're going to feel a nice big stretch all along the right side of the neck and the top of the shoulder. Go ahead and gently bring it back up. Let's switch sides. So you're going to wrap the left arm around, just let that left shoulder drop down, and then right ear, right shoulder. Ooh. So like me today, I have to go do a little extra work, a little tighter on that left side. So now that you're done with your workout, take a little bit of time to recover. Go ahead and release. You guys crushed it. Thank you so much. Thank you for sticking with me this whole time. 40 minutes is not a short amount of time, so good for you. Thank you so much. Humanity, you're awesome. I miss you so much. Cannot wait to be back in the gym. We have some fun things. We have some fun online things coming up, so make sure you look out for that and all of our upcoming emails, and we will definitely keep you apprised of all the stuff that's coming up in terms of reopening and everything. So thank you so much. Mwah. Bye, Claudia. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Drink some extra water since 40 minutes was a long time. And yeah, I will see you guys. I'll see you for yoga tomorrow. And then next week, I'm dropping into some of the yoga, the CrossFit classes, which I'm very excited for. So have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you. You totally do rock. Cool. All right. We'll catch you guys online. Thank you so much.